Alrighty, guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, let me technical difficulties as always, but um, I did want to have to do this, but I am going to be doing this. For this series, for right now, we're gonna be reacting to episode 3 and 4 together in this one reaction. It's not gonna be particularly long, mostly because I feel like we didn't really get that much from both of the episodes, so it's not necessarily going to be a big reaction. Um, what I will say is that so far so good. I'm still very much enjoying it. I missed reacting to episode 3 by itself, so I just decided to group them because I feel like they gave me the exact amount of information. Um, so if you stick around, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you've watched until episode 4, because it is good. They did a good job. So let's just get started, shall we? The first little thing that I want to point out without a break, is this little scene here. Um, I didn't know how his character was going to be integrated into it. Um, I will say I'm not necessarily in love with him as a character. I know they had to add more people in it, to fill in some of the other holes because both this one and season 1 kind of happens at the same time, so we know, half the story. But I don't know. I'm still getting used to A, B, and C. And now we have this little one who's coming in, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. He's supposed to be like a actor, and I'm like, okay. I don't know what it's going to be. Okay, um, we'll see what happens in their storyline. That was very interesting that we got to know a little bit of him in this episode, and that B is the one that brings him into the group. So that was very interesting, I want to say. Mind you, this is how far into the episode? This is 11 minutes into the 57-minute episode. So, again, it didn't, I'll explain as we go. Yeah? And I will say the main reason why they're not really giving me that much is because this is literally the beginning of their story. And we're still getting to know them. We're still getting to know where they come from. We don't know that much. But we know that in this particular episode, we get to know a little bit more about our team. Not necessarily our other baby win, but we get to know about team. And I like this scene. This was one of my favorite scenes in this particular episode because, it's that, that drunk acting. And now Win has to take care of team. And he becomes like such a baby. And it's like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But then you see the 3 friends just leave him. I can't. Come on. Who doesn't love a drunk prem? I honestly thought he was going to go throw up in this scene. I'm glad that he doesn't. I honestly thought he was going to throw up in this scene. But it's good. I like the scene. Especially since now he has to go take care of him. And it's how he finds out a little bit more about him. I liked it. So I will say, these two over here, they're definitely getting interesting. The friend and the brother, very interesting. I know that he hasn't put 2 and 2 together, that the one who he's talking to is Win's brother, which is going to be very interesting when he does find out. And I think it's coming in episode 5. So, I know they're going to meet in episode 5 because that was based on the previews, but I don't know if he's going to really find out that that's his brother or that the brother is the one that he's actually talking to. Oh, I can't wait for that one. This is one of the little ghost ships are like the little, you know, when you have that second pair that also kind of steals your attention more than the main pair. They're it for me. They're definitely it for me. But yeah, so far so good. I'm excited. Let's see what happens with these two. You know what? There's a couple things I liked about this scene. Not only do we know that team is having a hard time, but the fact that all I kept thinking was the fact that he being Win becomes team's kind of home and like shelter almost. Like the scene after this, he literally asked him if he slept good, and he's like, "Yeah, I slept really good." And he's like, "Yeah, because he calmed you down, and you were able to just roll over and fall like and just continue sleeping." Because normally he would have woken up, and then that would have been the end of his sleep, you know, and that's why he wasn't sleeping well. And I honestly loved to watch that scene. It was so nicely done. The wake up scene, not so much. I feel like you didn't have to kick him, but it's part of team. It's who team is, right? So, but I this particular scene, I thought it was really nicely done. Like he doesn't, Win doesn't necessarily freak out. He just calms him down, and it's like, it's almost like Papai and Sky. If you didn't watch Love in the Air, please go watch it. Oh, it was so good. I didn't do a reaction series to it because honestly, I just enjoyed that one by myself. I am gonna be doing an opinions episode on it, but I have to finish. I have to find the special episode first, and then I'll do it. Um, I believe it came out this weekend, but haven't seen it yet. So, but no, it was like that's the comparison. Papai, Sky, right? Papai became his kind of like his shelter as well. Like became this like saving, this safe space, this safe whatever, you know. And that's what Win became to team, and I love that. And I hope that he doesn't take that for granted in the next coming episodes. But and I also hope that he actually listens to how Win is feeling. Because we can tell that Win doesn't necessarily know how to speak, nor has he ever possessed something that he truly wants. So, hopefully, this brought them. I mean, it definitely brought them closer. But I hope, like, even after the next episode, episode 5, I just hope that they open up to each other more. I feel like it was important for Dean and Parm, like very important, but it's also very important for these two because these two have a lot of baggage, different type of baggage than those two, but they both have baggage, and it's like, talk it out, please. And I'm gonna end episode 3 in this scene, which I thought was cute, and you can tell the team was feeling some type of way. And I like that team was one that approached to Win in this case, and we know he's gonna be the one that's gonna be doing it more often because he needs to sleep. But that's how. I mean, honestly, this is episode 3. It wasn't a lot. We got little tidbits here and there. Again, the whole episode was broken down into like 10 minutes. And that's why I decided to go back with episode 4, which I feel like gives us a little bit more, definitely. But they also did pretty good on. That was episode 3, though. Now, although episode 3 started off a little bit awkward, Team was hiding from Win, blah 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 blah. But in this one, we get a little bit of more of Team searching out for Win and like seeing what it is that he feels for him. And I also really like this episode the most because we get into Wynn's home. We finally get to see them interact with each other as the three brothers. And I'm sorry, I only do that because honestly, we know that we have Oreo, and then we have our other little baby over here, which I can't believe that I'm blanking on his name right now. Santa, okay. And Santa is adorable. I'll give him that. He is so adorable. And the fact that he's the younger brother, I was like, that fits him so perfectly. And the fact that he just did uh, middle, not middle school, it was high school drama with Earth. It fits him so well for him to transition into this one. And I will say, I think it's episode one where he gets introduced, and you can tell that he was still filming for the other one because of how stiff his hair was. And in this one, it's not like that anymore. I'll show you. Like, honestly, his hair looks normal. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but his hair was so stiff because I'm pretty sure they probably sprayed black spray on his hair because he was still filming the other one, the other drama with Earth. But I really enjoyed this interaction with them. It was like the three stooges, you know, or just like three siblings that you can tell they love each other, but they hate each other. It just happens, and he's being so like naughty. I believe it's View or something like that. I don't know if it's with a W or with a V. His name in this series, so but it's cute to see them interact. We finally get to see the three brothers interact, so it was really nice to see. I really liked it. We did a good job. We did a good job. Before we move on to the other one, I know that in this particular, I don't want to show it, but um, they have the two older brothers are like having a conversation, and one's telling the other one not to stress out, blah blah blah, like everything's gonna be okay. Oh, like you need to hurry up and help me with the company, blah blah blah. I like that their interaction. You can tell that they love each other as brothers, but you could also tell that like the responsibility is weighing really hard on one, and the other one's like, wait a little bit more, and I'll help you out. And then when goes and talks to the baby, you know, you, I believe his name is Santa. When he goes and talks to him, it's kind of like, don't worry, babe. Like, leave the business stuff to us. You do what your heart's desire. And I'm like, I can't with you. That is not equal treatment. But he is still so cute to him. Like, Santa is too sweet in this scene, and I was like, oh my god, my goodness. But yeah, I like that even their interaction kind of has Wen thinking, is this what I'm feeling? Like this conversation, although it's a big brother talking to his little brother, and his little brother's being cute to him, it does make him think about what he's doing and what he's feeling when he's with team, and I love that. I love that about them. About this particular interaction. I think they're really cute. Then again, Santa is just adorable, so whatever. Which, if you didn't see my 12%, please go watch it. It's really good. And just like we pointed out in episode 3, I'm glad that we get this little continuation of these four, because I feel like whatever happens between these two is gonna be something. To see whether it turns out into a relationship or not, do I care? I'm sorry, I do not. So whatever happens, happens, you know? Up to them. Yeah. But I like that we get this scene, and like we get that he isn't just a slacker, you know? I appreciate that. I really do, honestly. Did a good job on it. Mm. I gotta give him that. Because I mean, I don't really care for the character that he's coming in to portray. So, but I like that we get A, B, and C with him in it. Prince, that's his name, Prince. Um, we'll see what happens. And as we all know, our beautiful team over here is gonna go in search for some safe haven, and that is with Win. Why they become each other's thing, it just happens. And I love that team is just like, yup, this is where I sit, this is where I sleep. Thank you for keeping it warm. I am here now. And I love this little gesture. He's like, let's go. Come on, bring it in. And he doesn't even hesitate. He's just like, okay. I'm already comfy there. So good that it's so good in this scene, honestly. Because although they started in a sexual way, that's not how they're continuing. They're building more of a genuine connection. And I'm gonna keep playing it because there's this other scene that I like where he's like, oh, food. Smells good. I think that's so good. It's so good. It's like coming up. Here, this one. He's like, it smells good. Again, another reference to Sky or Pete. From Love in the Air. What? Love in the Air, right? I'm questioning myself now. Yeah, Love in the Air. It's another reference to them, and I love it. Honestly, I do. I really enjoyed the scene. I think they were being cute, domestic, and all, but cute. They were really cute. I enjoyed them interacting in a friendly manner, right? Because majority of the time they're always fighting, or one's pushing the other one off the bed. That didn't happen this time. And I won't play a lot of it, but we do have that they go on like this cute little dates, because we all know Win didn't have to go get anything. He just made up the idea to hang out with him, right? To keep the team around for the day. But it's okay. We let him because why not? You know? But it's cute that he just kind of took him around, bought him whatever he wanted, food, snacks, popcorn, and then they go back and they have a movie night. Because yes, it's a must. And before we get that scene, right, we get this cute little scene between Sam and, okay, fine. What's her name in this? Manao. Her name is Manao in this one. And Fiuk? Can never say his name. But we have this cute little moment where he goes for it, he asks her out. And I love her character because she's crazy and she's extra and she's bubbly and I love her for it. But in this particular scene, I was like, I can't with you. I enjoyed watching her. It was really funny. And then we go into like their date, which I think is hilarious because when doesn't do scary movies, and I'm like, same babe, same. I cannot do scary movies. And actually, before we move on from this scene, I like the conversation that they have because she was like having a really down day. And I mean, she kind of voices it out and he does give her advice. And it's kind of like that, you know, it happens to all of us. It happens to me as well. You may think that it doesn't, but it does, like you'll be okay. And I really like that they have this conversation. I thought it was really healthy. And then obviously he asked for her hand in marriage. I mean, he asked her to be his girlfriend, so it works all around. And this one, honestly, I think is one of my favorite scenes from this episode. Did I say that already? I don't know. But if I did, that was a lie. From episode 4, I really like this scene because it's when thinking and realizing what he's feeling towards him and have this like cute moment. But Team is just like, stop it. Stop it. But Team is still laughing at him. Ah. And then they have this like cute little teasing moment. And it's like it's so them and it was so natural. Like the little giggles. Oh, it made me happy to see. Honestly, we waited so long for this drama and for them to have this like cute little scenes like this. I don't need a huge makeout. I don't need a sex scene or whatever. I don't. Because we all really don't. But just this little moment for them to interact like this makes me happy. Just because it's down prem, you know? We love them. But they did really good. It just felt so natural that I really enjoyed it. I watched it a couple times, I'm not gonna lie. And another really important part in this episode was this conversation that they had, and we know that Team overhears a portion of it, but because it's a drama, obviously he should have stayed for the whole conversation, but he doesn't, and we have to understand that. But it's like it's such a big character realization for Win and what he wants and what he's feeling and what he's thinking. Oh, that it's such a good moment that he's telling his like two best friends, right? Let's be honest. Especially P. Dean, right? Dean is his like actual best friend. And they just both tell him, oh, what you're feeling is love. You're not confused. That's what you feel, and it's new to you, but that's what it is. Like, yes, you do have actual feelings for him, not just because he's a special norm. No, no, no. So I really like that scene. I was really sad that he overhear not the whole conversation, but it's a drama. We knew that was gonna happen, so I'm kind of like, it'll be okay. And then, okay, to close off the episode, because the episode is done after this scene. Tired. It does end after the scene. We have this cute little interaction between Parm and Team, you know, because they're best friends. And they're kind of talking to each other about what it is that they're doing, you know, what's going on between Parm and Dean, and he kind of asks him what's going on between Team and Win, and he kind of brushes it off, but then Win comes in and goes like, "Babe, let's go. We gotta go home." Which I liked. I really liked. I'm not gonna lie. They did a good job. Now, that's the end of episode 4. Again, they didn't really give me too much. I feel like if I would have done a reaction to both episodes individually, it would have been less than 15 minutes each. So I just grouped them both together because I didn't really have time to react to episode 3 by itself anyway. So I was like, why not? But yeah, that was episode 3 and 4. I hope you guys come back for episode 5. Episode 5, I will be reacting to it by itself. But yeah, that was it. I am going to be reacting to a couple other things. I don't know about today. I was gonna stay strong and continue on, but the time's a little rough for me. So, um, there's two. These two are gonna be up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a couple more. Tomorrow they're all little. I just wanted to get these two out of the way because I really wanted to give you guys these two reactions. These two being Big Dragon, the final episode, and then Between Us 3 and 4 because I don't want us to be behind on those. And then I'm gonna continue the other things. There's two new ones. No, actually no, there's three new ones that one I've already watched. I just have to give you my opinion on, and then the other two I have not watched. And let me tell you, I'm so excited to watch those. I couldn't contain myself, but I made sure that I contained myself. And I was like, no, you cannot watch. And there's a couple other ones that are coming because I'm watching. So please stay tuned. If there is any other series that you want me to cover, please let me know. If you have any opinions on this one, do you have any prediction as to what's going to be happening next? Because honestly, it's supposed to be really good. So let's see what happens in the next one. Our yacht, I believe is his name. I don't know about his name in the drama, but he's supposed to be meeting the big brother. So Juan or something like that. Yeah, Juan. Whatever. Okay, I'm really bad with names. But they're supposed to be meeting, so it's going to be very interesting. And this has been episodes 3 and 4. Don't forget this series, so we are all up to date. And I'm excited. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode because it's going to be really good. It'll be probably up Monday or Tuesday because it is a weekend drama. So whenever that comes out, I'll watch it after. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it and come back for the next one. And like I said, if you have any comments, please, you can always comment and I will definitely get back to you. Let me know if you are enjoying the series, if you think it's lagging too much, or you feel like, oh, maybe you want more information on here about them, blah blah blah. Let me know if you want. You don't have to. But I will leave you guys and I'll see you guys on the next one. And yeah, as always, you're more than welcome to like, to comment, to share, and subscribe. You do not have to, but you're more than welcome to do any or none of the above. That is completely up to you. But hopefully you do decide to subscribe. So you can stay on this journey with me. Or if you're watching it with someone else, stay on that journey with them. But yeah. And if you already subscribed, thank you for following and coming along this journey with me. And yeah, there's more to come, so please stay tuned and I will see you guys later. Bye.